How are you? I'm Vita Songbird, all the way from the wonderful place some people call the USA. How are you doing? Trying to lift this up a little bit. I feel like I'm catching the cooties, the bad cooties. So I made me something hot to drink. And I realize that this is a cold cup. Anytime you pick up a cup and you know that it feels hot, hot on the outside, because it's intended to be a cold cup. This is not intended to be a hot cup. The cup is hot, but it's okay. Hopefully, I will drink it while it's warm. That's what I plan to do. It's after 9 o'clock. It is now June 26th, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't realize it was that late, to be honest with you. I really didn't. I did not realize it was that late. The last night I think I got on about this time, so I'm coming in for the night owls today. Coming in for the night owls. What's this show called? Chicago PD. I like watching Chicago PD sometimes. This is hot. I'm getting the chills, and the chills don't necessarily feel that good. Feels like, you know, those kind of chills. It's hot. Yeah, it's definitely hot. Now I just dripped it on my bed. It's okay. It was water. No biggie. Hello. How are you? My name is Vita, all the way from the USA, and you? I needed to drink something hot because I feel like I'm catching the cooties. Hi, Kyle. Hey, Sean. Sean. I slept today. I'm on vacation. For me, it's exciting. I'm not always on vacation. I'm actually on vacation. Kyle for Forster. Forster. Nice to meet you, Sean. I'm from the USA, and you? Most of the people that watch my content are from the USA, so I'm going to assume that you're from the USA too. One thing I don't have time for is the people that come in to troll. I give the trolls about 30 seconds and then they disappear. The trolls disappear in about 30 seconds. What are you saying no to? Did I say your name wrong? Forester. Oh, I said your name wrong. I'm sorry. Well, I could just call you Kyle. Or is it Kylie? You don't have a picture, so I can't see whether you're. I don't even like to say genders anymore because some people really have some different ways of thinking. And I don't like to say what someone may be, and they may say they're no, I'm not that. I'm a this or that, and I don't know. You meant yay. I feel like I'm surrounded by a bunch of teenagers. Am I correct? You're a boy? You're a boy or you're a man? But I'm going to take it that you're a boy because you said that you're a boy. I always have a bunch of little people coming in my live, and I'm gonna wait till they find their way out of here and go back to gaming. I just come in to relax and talk to people that just want to be normal. Oh, you're a man? Okay. Which one? You first you said boy, now you're saying you're a man. You're trying to trick me. Oh, okay, cool. You have an interesting name. You're not an old man. Like my 30-year-old man. You're just beginning your days. Walu Ariana. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I was asking, has anyone had the flu A? I heard that the flu A is horrible. I know people who've had it. I've never had it, but right now I'm catching something because I went on a cruise last week. And you know, when you go on a cruise, you're on a ship with a bunch of strangers that you don't know where they came from. You're locked into rooms, you're locked into venues. And today I have not been feeling my best. And it reminds me of when I had the cooties before. So hopefully I'm not getting sick. Oh, that's your name? I was trying to pronounce it. Waluva Ariana. You have a good day too, Kyle. There's nothing wrong with your name. I'm just having a hard time pronouncing it. It's not your name, it's me. So I know you're not crying for real. Are you a girl? What's up? What's up, the motivational minister? And I found out that my cousin's funeral will be this weekend only after I went looking for the information myself. Because when I looked on the part where people have been posting, it was not there. And then I found out about 2 o'clock today that indeed it is this weekend. So now I'm like, Lord, what do I do? My heart wants to go, but my body says you're not ready for that ride. And that's the same place I went to last year when I got sick, driving to my hometown. So that little hauntingness is in the back of my head. So now I'm on the fence about it. Here, thinking that it would be in the middle of the week or next week felt better for my body and my mind and my foot and my hip and my back. You get it? I don't know right now. Whatever, devil. That's right. Get up under my feet. Yeah, I gotta go to see another type of specialist after my blood work did not look so great yesterday. So that's my next move again. But God is in control. And whatever, devil, you won't have it your way. One day at a time. That's what we gotta do. One day at a time. I think all the trolls left now. Now I'm trying to drink something hot. I feel like I'm catching the cooties. I probably got the cooties on the ship with all those strangers. That's one thing you always got to be careful of. I tried my best not to be in closed quarters and try to be in areas where there's ventilation, but you kind of can't avoid it because a lot of the places are closed in. Yeah, well, we shall see. Hot stuff is supposed to help get that bug out of you. So we shall see. Rough day, but I'm here. There's a song says, I'm still here. Bye. Bye, Kyle. Oh, that looks good. Wendy has a new Frosty. Oreo cookie, Pop Tart, strawberry. I'll pass on that one. It's just a recipe for waiting on something that happened to my car to get an inspection. It passed, but when they brought my car back, I noticed an occasional vibration. I took it back immediately before I left the property. You mean like an inspection that you took it to your dealership, or does your state still require inspections on vehicles? Florida used to do that years ago, but then they stopped. I don't know if you remember that time, but they used to do like that muffler inspection, pass like the emissions tests or something like that. And my vision is getting funny too. I don't know if it's because I'm tired. Misfire and ass was the check engine. Oh, okay. How long have you had that car? I mean, we should say, what's the year of that car? Like I'm a mechanic with diagnosis. I think I changed my spark plugs and stuff probably after I had my car like 4 years, I think. That sounds like they did something. Well, you've been riding that for a while. I mean, I don't know what nothing about your car. Not that it's not any of my business, but that car has lived. But I know if you like me, I don't want to see the check engine light come on. I don't care what year it was. Don't want to see the light come on. My car's a 2017, and it's gonna keep on riding because it's paid for. You know that part. I love that part about it. It's paid for, and I'm gonna let it keep on riding. Like somebody said, I'm gonna let it ride till the wheels fall off. But just like the guy said at the dealership, he said that car is a very strong model. If you look around, there's like a lot of them on the road. Hmm. I know. And they did something, but they're not going to admit it. Somebody probably, you know what had happened to me one time? I let somebody do an oil change in my car that I had at the time, which happened to be an older model Mercedes. And the person did not know what they were doing. Long story short, they were doing the oil change and they reached in, and where they reached in, they bent this little line. And in doing so, it was stopping the gas flow to the engine. Now, all of a sudden, here's my car. You're trying to press the gas in the car, which is barely going. And I'm like, my car was perfectly fine. Now, all of a sudden, like, what's going on? So finally, when I took it back to the guy who was the local Mercedes specialist at the time where I lived and the most economical Mercedes specialist, he found the problem. Because I was like, there's no way, because my car was perfectly fine until that oil change. So sometimes people are doing something they don't know what they're doing, long story short. Oh, okay. Exactly. Say it before you leave the property. Like, hey, like my car wasn't doing this before I came here. Like, what's going on? Exactly, exactly. The perfect storm. You saw that movie? I was trying to tell my sister about that movie. That's one movie that I always remember. It's like an inspirational, but at the same time, it's like a tearjerker. And I'm talking about the old version of the perfect storm when they were out there, like these fishermen that were out there at sea trying to work hard to bring money back for their family. That movie. That's a very inspirational movie. No, I recommend it. Good, clean movie. So how y'all doing in the background? Hot. Oh, I know how that goes. You can be good, but just not happy about the situation that changed the course of your whole day. Something that should have been simple turned out to be now something that has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and next thing you know, you got all kind of stuff going on. I know how that goes. Yes, sir. Yep. But I was in earlier. I came in early and I said I would be back, so this is my comeback time. I've been on now for about 15 minutes. I did the evening with the other people. Olga, JG, Gabby was in earlier. So yeah, let me sit up before I fall asleep. Can't fall asleep on the live. That's not okay. We're not doing that no more. We're gonna sit up. So how are you doing? Like how are you really doing? But like I always say, don't answer me. I don't matter, but you matter. And I hope that you're doing well. My vision has been doing crazy stuff this past week. Or I don't know, maybe it's because I'm tired. Yeah, I fell asleep on the live. I think that was Tuesday evening. And I thought I was about to end the live. I was supposed to be ending the live, but somewhere along the way I did not end the live and I fell asleep. The only thing I was worried about was snoring. I didn't want to have myself recorded snoring, so I actually left it up. I put it unlisted, and then that video was about an hour and 20 minutes long. Most of it I was asleep. And the funny thing is, nobody said anything in the comments. And then when I woke up, people were actually on the live. And someone by the name of Gray Wolf, who comes in usually in the morning time, telling me to scoot over. I'm like, get out of here. No, 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 no. I think this was like in the evening. When I fell asleep, it was like say like 6:30 to 7:30 or something like that. Miguel. Yeah, it was like before the sun went down. Then I was talking some kind of gibberish. I felt that happening, and that was my cue. But I fell asleep in the midst of talking gibberish. Because sometimes, when your brain is shutting down, like when you're under anesthesia or something, and then it's like you're talking, and all of a sudden your brain is starting to say all kind of things that you're not planning on saying. I was like, I'm letting it stay up there. Whatever. For the people that actually want to see people sleeping, like, there you go. I need to change the title on that video. As long as I wasn't snoring, it's all good. Miguel. Oh, I don't know that name, Miguel. Welcome, welcome. I always like to know when kids are in the building, and they're always in the building. That's why I try to always operate with a clean slate, clean channel. Doesn't matter who comes in, it's legit and clean, family friendly. But I was sleepy that night too when I was up. When you were doing whatever you were doing, I was sleepy then too. I did take a nap today. I slept actually for a good little bit. I've been sleeping. Uh oh. But they keep telling us that we're supposed to be getting rain. That rain has not fallen yet. It's supposed to be raining at 9 o'clock according to the people with the meteorology stuff. And I don't hear not a drop of rain. It's supposed to be raining from 9 p.m. to 6, 8, to 3. It's like 6 hours. And nothing. Zip nada. You wind it down because last night you were burning the midnight oil and burning the candle on both ends. I wasn't trying to, but I can tell in my white eyes when I'm stressed. Aw. That's right. That's right. That's right. De-stress yourself so you bring good vibes. It was a bad quick storm here. Okay, JG. Yeah, that's one thing I try to do. I try my best to leave those vibes outside before I even go inside if I feel like them. bringing in some energy that's not good for the family or good for the home. Yeah. So, yep, you unwind. Don't let your wife worry about you. Peace. Good night to you. Thank you for stopping by the neighborhood. JG, what are you doing up? Well, we need some of that rain because it's dry. My mom has like not been watering the garden because we're being told that we're supposed to have rain, but it's not happening. Bum, 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 bum. So you need to send some of that rain down here. Looking at TV, I'm looking at Chicago PD, one of my favorite regular TV series. You must have slept already, or you just up partying. You're not going to work tomorrow? You gotta go to work. Oh, Blue Bloods. I'm looking at the Ion channel. I have Air TV. You know that Air TV that we were given after they made all that to do about the analog and digital TVs. Of course, you're going to work tomorrow, so why you not going to bed? Go to bed. All right, all the people are out. It's 9. Exactly, 9:27. All the more reason. I almost forgot that I had virtual praise team practice tonight. Then my alarm went off on my phone. That's why I have to set alarms because I'll forget. It is not too early. It is just right. Even though I slept a little bit, I'm still feeling sleepy. Still feeling sleepy. Now. The day has been moving slow, kind of. Shaquille, what's up? Shaquille. Shaquille. Oh, wow, excuse me. Excuse me. Hmm. How you gonna be up all night and then try to go to work? Come on now. Don't do that to yourself. I think I stayed up. I've stayed up a couple of times all night. Some by not by choice, but one time I purposely stayed up. And that was years ago when I was young. I mean, years ago. I went to Jamaica for the first time as an adult. And it was the last night before I left, and I stayed up all night just talking. I never forget that. It was a powerful night. Just up watching the stars, watching the lights on the hillside. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? I feel myself getting sleepy. You must be energized. You're talking about being so hot, but I guess you're all comfortable now since you're inside and got your AC going. I need a chauffeur. I'm trying to think about who I could bring that'll help me drive to this funeral. If I have somebody that'll help me drive, I feel a lot better as opposed to doing all the driving. But I realize you can't bring everybody with you because when you bring some people with you, then they make your trip turn into something that you don't want it to turn into. And that's always a factor. Yeah, you go from one extreme to the next. When you're outside, you're hot. And you come inside and you want to talk about your cold. Love you too, Shaquille, with the love of God. I was feeling like that earlier though. I don't know. I think I'm catching something though because I was just shivering and then I had those goosebumps on my arm. And that's how I was when I had COVID before. I kept having these chills and chills and chills. Yeah, I'm 32. Mocha's about to start barking. No, Mocha. No, Mocha. No, Mocha. No, Mocha. How are you doing? And that's a valid question. You know what I realized when I ask that question, I'm really listening to hear an answer. Some people will say, "How are you?" or whatever, but they don't really stop to listen. But I really say, make sure you know that you're good. Telling someone else always is not important, but you have to know within yourself that you're good. I need to set the thing up. I guess it doesn't exactly matter, but I like to set it up the night before. But prayer time will be at 7:15, maybe a little bit before. Yeah, I know that's later than my usual time. Undercover work, good. Yeah, I'm gonna do prayer time like 7:15. This morning I was having a hard time waking up. I'm supposed to go out in the morning, but I don't even know if I'm gonna go out in the morning. My body might not let me go out in the morning. It all depends. Undercover work. What do you mean by undercover work? Good. What does that mean? You're giving me a hug? Well, thank you. I need 8 hugs to survive each day. Well, you gave me 2, so now I need 6 more. Hugs save lives. You know, when you get a hug, you often feel better, especially if you get like a genuine hug. You notice that you actually like feel better when someone really gives you a genuine hug. You just suddenly feel like, yeah, I feel better. Have you ever noticed that? Or if you're crying and somebody gives you a hug or something like that, then you just start to feel better. And you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I thought I was gonna hang around, but I'm definitely not gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna get out of here while I'm still sane and sober before my eyes close. 'Cause I did sleep today, but I am feeling sleepier again. So, wishing you a good night's rest, or if you're waking up, I'm wishing you a great day ahead. And I pray that you'll have more love, more joy, more peace in your world and in your life. Bye, bud. It's ciao for now. That's the new word. That's what they were always saying on the cruise. Ciao, ciao for now. But anyway, peace, love, and joy. And always remember still that what? You are special. And don't let anybody tell you differently. Ciao, ciao, ciao.